Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chell and this is Chell Reads a Bit. So today is the 1st of April, which means it's the start of the spring equinox for the Magical Readathon. I'm excited. So I figured why not do weekly vlogs for the month of April for the readathon. It's going to be different for me because it's going to be more than just 1 week. I'm going to do them weekly. So since today it started on a Friday, I'm going to go from Friday to Thursday and then start the next one Friday to Thursday and so on and so forth until the end of April, which there might be days I might not update and stuff depending. There's stuff going on in my personal life and some days I might not be in the right headspace to film or update, so I'll try my best to keep on it because I really want to do these weekly vlogs for the readathon. But I know closer to the end of April might be a little harder. It's gonna be sad from here on out for me. So especially the beginning of May is when it's really gonna get tough. So sorry in advance, things might be a little up and down with my channel or with my videos, but I'm gonna do my best to keep at it, keep myself moving forward. But anywho, that's irrelevant to the readathon. But yeah, so I want to do weekly vlogs. I don't want to do just one full month because that's going to be a lot to edit at the end, so saving myself the hassle now. But I'm excited to get started. I did start my first read, and before we get into everything, if you do like and enjoy my videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. I would love to have you here. So I did start my first read of the readathon. My career that I chose, like I said in my TBR, is Master of Elements. I'm just going to go in the order in which they were on the syllabus and were listed on the page for Master of Elements. That's how I plan on doing it. But so the first one is Elemental Studies, Basics of Aerodynamics, which is a book under 100 pages, and the one that I had chosen was The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupery. I still don't know if I can say it, and I'm sorry I haven't looked it up. Sorry. it's been a lot. But that's the first one I've read. I'm reading. I have gone like maybe 2 pages in. I am reading it on my phone because for some reason through my library it doesn't have a Kindle option. I can only read it on my phone. But that's the first one. I might dip into other books along the way and I'll update you if I do, but as of right now that's the one that I've first started. I'm not going to outline every book that I'm going to read for the readathon right now because you'll hopefully see them as the videos progress, but hopefully things go well and hopefully I don't become too overwhelmed. But I'm excited for the readathon. Thank you, G from Book Roast, for creating this readathon. Again, I'll leave any links in the description for the readathon just so everyone can participate if they want to. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to try to do weekly vlogs this month for the readathon. I hope you enjoy. Hopefully I get better at this vlogging thing as time goes on. It might be a little awkward sometimes because might be filming in front of my boyfriend and everything, so bear with me. Just a disclaimer, I might look a mess a lot of the time, so don't mind my disheveled appearance, my wearing the same shirt maybe more often than I should. I might look a hot mess all the time, but you know, we'll get through it. It's okay. I don't look perfect at all, but I definitely don't look put together 99% of the time, so hope you don't mind me just looking a mess like I do all day every day in my home. So just be forewarned that that's the appearance that you're gonna see. I might not be all put together even a portion of these weekly vlogs, so just be forewarned. Hope you don't mind. This is me in my natural habitat. This is just my life. That is it. I believe I will update you once I have more to, like, I have an update in my book or something's happening. I will update you then. And I'm excited for this month for the spring equinox, and I'm excited to get all my subjects done for my Master of Elements career. I'm excited to get started. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in my next clip.
Okay, so it's still day one, but I shot my intro and was like, I don't really update how day one has been going necessarily so far. So sorry if you can hear the fan, and sorry if you can hear out in the kitchen my boyfriend is cooking. He makes really good ramen. Oh my god, delicious. So anywho, I figured this just to update how day one has been going. I need to like work on, like, finalize my video, do my thumbnail and stuff for my video going up Saturday. Today's the first day of the readathon, Friday, April 1st. Right now it is 6 p.m. and I didn't get to update till, like, do my intro and update till late because what a beginning to the day we had. We didn't get up till late, like until like 12. We've been like going to sleep really late. So we got up at like 12 something, or at least close to 12, but we were not, you know, up and ready, like did our morning routine until like 12 something. And then when I came back from the bathroom, the fire alarm out in the hall of the apartment building was going off, and this has happened one time before, but it ended up just going off. Like, there was no reason, like it just ended up going off, and then they turned it off and there was nothing to it. So I'm like, what is that in our building? My boyfriend like understandably was like, oh, there was probably nothing, they'll probably like turn it off soon. And then we get a text from the apartment building and they're like, oh, there's a fire, you need to evacuate. So we ended up having to evacuate our building because there was a fire. And once we exited our apartment door, I could smell the smoke and it was disgusting. It still smells bad out there even now. We don't know exactly what floor. We think that maybe it was like farther down on our floor in like a different wing or below us. But once we went down the steps, like a few flights, because we're on the 6th floor, it was fine. Like, this guy was like, because I had my shirt over my face because it was so bad and I was coughing, it was gross. And he's like, is it smoky up there? Because he was on like a lower floor. And we were like, yeah. So it must have only been like close to our floor, like 6, or the one below us. But towards the morning, we were out there like past 1 something, and then we were eventually allowed to come in. All we were told was that it was a kitchen fire and everything, and it was quite a morning. There was a bunch of fire trucks, fire people. It was very interesting. So what a way to start the readathon. But we're okay, our apartment's okay. It wasn't like anywhere near us. We don't know any logistics of where exactly, like even just the floor would be nice to know, but you know, that did happen. Other than that, I did read like 2 pages of The Little Prince. I'm confused, to say the least, because I really don't know what the heck it's about, but I'll continue reading that. I might dabble in the next book that is on the list as I read that, because it's only under 100 pages. I should finish that. So either way, I'll be starting that probably either today or tomorrow. My next subject that I would be doing is shape-shifting, which is formation claws. So the prompt is read a book with a creature on the cover that has claws, and I chose Rune and Rising, which is the 3rd book in the Grisher trilogy. So that's the next one. That would be the one I'm reading for that. So I might dabble in that here and there, since The Little Prince is short and everything. But as of right now, I have not read a lot. I just have to get this stuff done for my video. Just wanted to get this started, and I wanted to like actually have an update, not just an intro saying like, oh, what a beginning of the readathon it's been. And then we had to go to the grocery store, which, you know, I don't know who likes going to the grocery store, but we sure as heck don't. And then now we have all this to do. It feels like, since we get up so late, which is on us, but it feels like it's so weird when it's like already 4 p.m. and it feels like we haven't been up very long, because we haven't. But it's been a day. All I gotta do right now is do my thumbnail, and then I have to I already finished editing the video. I just want to re-go over it to make sure that
it's all good, and then I just need to export it, and then I do one last check on the finished exported video just to make sure nothing happened in the exporting. Then I do the uploading, do the description, everything, and get it scheduled for tomorrow, Saturday the 2nd. My tentative schedule right now for videos is like, I want to try to do 2 a week. So I'm trying Wednesday and Saturday, as long as I have ideas and stuff to put out, which hopefully I will, but it is going to get a little hard here soon. But I mean, it's already been hard. I'll try to explain it here and there, or later on when I either feel ready to talk about it or have the time to really talk about what's gonna be going on. But it's gonna be up and down, and hopefully the readathon helps. I will update you if something else happens or if there's anything interesting going on. But that has been our day so far. It is 6:07 p.m. so it's not like it's the beginning of the day, but doesn't feel like I've been up that long. But yeah, I just got some stuff to do for YouTube, and I do want to study at some point this week or something. Maybe I'll have clips of that here and there, but yeah. And that has been the day so far. If I have anything to update about the book, I will. If not, I'll probably update tomorrow. It's been a weird day already. The first day of the readathon, and I had to evacuate the building because there was a fire in the building. So it's been interesting already. Who knows what the rest of this week will entail, but I will keep you updated. Hello. It is day 2 of the readathon. It's April 2nd. It is 1:07. I did wake up a little earlier, like maybe 11 something, but I was just laying in bed with my boyfriend, just spending time. Yesterday, not much happened. I just got my video uploaded and scheduled. It already went live at this point. And I did read all of The Little Prince, but I technically finished it like 12 something this morning, so I didn't finish it all in day 1. Technically finished it in day 2, but it's okay. And I did start a before part of Rune and Rising, and maybe like a little bit of chapter 1. And with The Little Prince, I mean, I'll give more information in my wrap-up, but it was something. If you hear noises in the background, like out there, it's because my boyfriend is in the kitchen. It was interesting. It was very, I don't know if maybe I'm just too dumb to completely understand it and get every metaphor or meaning or everything, but it was something. It was very, I don't even know how to describe it. It felt like a fever dream sometimes, and it kind of was a bit sad, and that's not what I wanted. I think that it brought up themes that I didn't want to read right now. They were too close to home, and like the ending is just sad. Just sad, like, but it was cute, but morbid and sad at the same time, so it was fun. I did put it through Call-Pile already. It came out at a 3, technically 3.5, but I don't actually give half-star ratings. I just make it simple and just take, yeah, but I like seeing if it does come out to 0.5, which is weird. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But yeah, so I finished that, then I started a little bit of Rune Rising, remembered why I just don't like it. I'll continue that. If it really comes down to it and I decide to DNF Rune and Rising, I'll figure out a different book to read, but as of right now, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm only like a few pages in. Hopefully I can get through that. I want to get it done like with like at least by tomorrow, because I don't want to keep reading that forever. Other than that, not much happened. Just finished reading that. I don't really have a lot. Well, I don't have a lot going on. I do want to edit the clips for the vlog as I go,
like the day after, like the clips from the day before, I want to edit that like the next day, so that I'm not like editing them all in one go, and I can get them out and get it out and not take long to edit. And don't mind my nails, they probably don't look the best. It's like my second attempt at doing my own acrylic nails, and they were a mess when I first finished. Like, I'm not good at acrylic, and it's really just, and it took me hours just to do the acrylic, like the whole set, and then it took me hours to just file those monsters down. And I mean, I think I like them, but they're probably not the best ever. I'm definitely not a professional, never will be a professional, but I enjoy doing them. It's only my second time, and I wanted to, you know, try something new instead of just doing plain. You could see the first attempt in my contradictions book tag video and my Magical Readathon TBR. That was my first attempt, and it was just like the pink acrylic. But I want to try something different. It took me a long time. Don't mind if they look all janky. I tried my best. Not that you guys care, that's not what we're here for, but, you know, I just wanted to warn you, my nails might look, you might be like, who the fuck did your nails? They need to be fired. But no, I did them, and yeah, I need to be fired, but I want to continue to do them. But I have to file them by hand. Like, I only have a hand file. I need to invest in an e-file, but, you know, not in the cards right now. But yeah, that's that. Other than that, today I need to edit the clips from yesterday for the vlog. I need to, what else? I need to keep reading Ruin and Rising. And I do want to record a video either today or tomorrow. I know tomorrow my boyfriend has the last episode of Attack on Titan to look forward to. I don't like Attack on Titan. The opening song is great. I do not like the show, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. I do at some point want to study. Maybe not today, I don't know. At some point. It's kind of hard to find things I want to do these days. It's just gonna be a rough time for a while. Just be forewarned, it's gonna be rough. That's pretty much it. Finished The Little Prince. It was for my elemental studies, book under 100 pages. And now I'm on Shapeshifting, I believe. Formation Claws, which is creature with claws on the cover, and there's a bird on the cover of Ruin and Rising. So that's the one I'm on right now. Maybe I'll dabble in another one as I'm reading Ruin and Rising, maybe to chop it up, but that's where I am. I haven't really started anything. My day hasn't really started yet, but just wanted to pop in and be like, this is what happened last night. Just give you some random facts, random things about me, I guess, random things that are going on, and tell you what I'm gonna do. And here we go. I'll come in if there's anything interesting, maybe some b-roll. Who knows where the day is gonna head. And yeah, I will talk to you in my next clip. Okay, so I'm doing a quick update for the vlog, even though I didn't really read anything more yesterday other than what I had read like early in the morning, which counts for yesterday for me. So I haven't read any more of Ruin and Rising. All I finished was Little Prince, but we did watch, like I have a little clip, I believe. We did watch The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe together, me and my boyfriend, last night, so did that, and then just kind of was too tired and just went to sleep, so I didn't really read anymore. So this isn't really an update on like what I've read, and ignore my messy room. It is my life. I did just film my March wrap up. That is now recorded. I just have to edit it and get that out, and then yeah, so that's why I look semi-decent, not even half decent, just semi-decent. So I just figured I just did that. Might as well just update, even though I don't have any reading updates right now. But I don't know. I just don't feel like reading Ruin and Rising. I'm going to try keep giving it a go still. But if it's really making me slumpy, I'm going to have to switch it out for a different book. But hopefully I'll be able to update you when I do have more reading updates than I do, because I have 0 right now. But just wanted to, you know, pop in since I look semi-decent and say hello. Today is Sunday. It is AOT finale day. I don't like the show, but my boyfriend does, so I know he's super excited. But yeah, other than that, got nothing else to update. Just wanted to say hello. It is pretty late at this point. It's 5:05. No surprise that I update real late, but yeah. Hopefully I read a bit more and maybe I'll update again tonight. But if not, I will see you tomorrow. Or if I have something more interesting going on. And I have B-roll. But yep, that's pretty much it. I recorded a video, haven't read anything. Tis what it is. And I'll see you in my next clip.
"6:30 in the morning, you wake me up to have a conversation and inform me about how I make you feel inside. You keep talking and I'm listening, but could you try to shut up? I'm almost getting dizzy now from the way you bum me out. I know that you wanted me to be someone I'm not, give you all my love and never mess it up. But I won't be pretending that I have some hidden love for you, baby. I'm done, I'm just done. Because I'm way too passive aggressive for you, babe. I know that I can be too faced, but I won't feel like you do, babe. You know I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk about mistakes. It's not like you'll get a retake. I'll never feel like you do, babe. Even if I try to, even if I try to, even if I try to, I'll never feel like you do. Yeah. I know you think we're good together, but every time I see your happy face I wanna tell you to just leave me alone. Ooh. Take a hint, don't be so selfish. I'm trying to make it easy, point you in the right direction, yeah. Could you stay away from me? Cause if you go to heaven, then I wanna go to hell. Think I would do well for myself. Because I'm way too passive aggressive for you, babe. I know that I can be too faced, but I won't feel like you do, babe. You know I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk about mistakes. It's not like you get a retake. I'll never feel like you.
I hate this book already. I just don't care. I hate it. Time to find another book. Hello. Today is Monday the 4th, and as you would have seen in the B-roll I had from last night, I hated my life while I was reading, and sorry for the sound of the fan. I need to continue editing stuff. I filmed my wrap-up yesterday, and I still need to edit the clips for what I have so far of this vlog, because I don't want to wait till the last possible minute, like Thursday, or like till I don't want to like get to Friday and then have to edit a bunch of clips. But like I was saying, I was reading Ruin and Rising. I got to page 55 and had to DNF it. I was not enjoying my time. I was hating life the whole time I was reading it. I do not like the characters other than Nikolai. And Nikolai really wasn't in the beginning. No matter, I know he probably was gonna be in the rest of it. Like, he was gonna be in later on. But I was like, I am not enjoying it. I felt it was like really reminiscent of previous books. Like, it didn't feel different in any way. I just couldn't, and it's just not the time for me right now to be wasting time on books that I am definitely not about. Like, yeah, I went through Bonecryer's Moon and Wicked Fox, but right now, as of now, like, I need to be reading things that are gonna make me want to read, because knowing I needed, reading Rune and Rising was making me not want to read, and I have a goal of reading at least a page, like reading every day, as even just a page still counts for me. But it was making me not want to read. Like, I'm already having a hard time wanting to do anything to read and stuff because of stuff going on and things that like are gonna be happening in May that are really sad for me, like, and so it's hard to like find motivation to do things that I enjoy because I'm a bit depressed about it. So I need to be reading things that are gonna make me want to read, and I'm gonna have a good time and are easier to read. So I have to DNF Rune and Rising. I don't know why I wasn't holding it this whole time. That was the whole point of it being over here. But I DNF'd it. I don't think I'll pick it up. I spoiled myself for it, and I'm glad that I did, because if I would have kept reading to get to that ending, I would have probably lost my mind and have been even more pissed off. So I made the decision that was best for me, and that's to stop reading it, just look up what happens, and yeah. And I will not be reading King of Scars and Rule of Wolves. I initially was going to get them to read, but I'm not. I just spoiled myself for those two, and it's just a no for me. Even my boyfriend was like, you just need to DNF it. Like, if it's making you that unhappy, just DNF it. So it's sad because I wanted to like give it a go, and I did. I got 55 pages in, but I just can't with these characters. I can't with just the storyline in general. It's literally the same thing over and over again. I just couldn't. I do have the Six of Crows duology. I will read those, but I am done with the Grocery trilogy. I'm not gonna try reading this later on down the road. I know what happens. I don't think that it's worth my time to have to even try. I'm sorry. It's just not. I'm not gonna, like I've said already, I'm not gonna watch the show. I have no desire to. I didn't have a desire before, and I definitely don't have a desire now. But yeah, I DNF'd this. So this was for my shape-shifting prompt, which was Formation Claws, which was read a book with a creature with claws on the cover. So I had to then decide, well, what do I put in its place? And I don't have many books. Like, I have books, I guess, but I also have to figure out what I want to read and what's gonna make me happy and what's gonna be maybe quicker to get through, because I don't want to just utterly fail. So I was racking my brain at one point, because in Kami-sama Kiss, Tomoe is a fox. I don't think, is he a yokai or a something? He is a fox yokai. So he has claws, but I don't really want to consider him a creature. Like, I was like, to my boyfriend, I was like, well, listen, hear me out. Tomoe, and he immediately like, so you're trying to find any little thing to be able to fulfill this prompt, like, that will get you into this prompt. And I'm like, yeah, so just hear me out. Tomoe is a fox yokai and has claws technically, even though he's in human form. Like, he looks like a human. Well, not necessarily like a human. He has like ears and everything. But I'm like, he has claws. But then I'm like, but I don't really want to consider him a creature. So I was like, okay. But then I was like, well, I am reading volume 1 of Chi, so Chi is a kitty cat. So why not just read part 2? Chi's on the cover. You can't see her claws, but she does indeed have claws. She's a kitty cat. And I know I could probably flip it around where this one because I wanted to do it in order. So you might be saying, well, Chella, why don't you just flip it around and do part 1 for shapeshifting and then part 2 for the other one for top of my TBR? Because I haven't read this one, so technically it could be top of my TBR. But I'll just go out of order in my reading at this point. It's fine. I might like try to get whatever is longer out of the way anyways, and then leave the easier reads to closer to the end of the month or later. But I know that I'll enjoy Chi because I love these. They're cute, fun, and everything. So yeah, I know I could switch it where part 1 is for shapeshifting and part 2 is for the one that I need for top of my TBR. But I make things more difficult than they need to be. So this is how I'm going to do it. Part 2 is going to be shapeshifting, and I just won't get to it until after I read the first part. So, yep. I DNF'd Ruin and Rising, and I'm putting Chi Part 2 in its place. I warned that I might move things around, but it's sad. I literally was not having a good time, and right now I need to have things that are going to have me, like, help me have a good time. And that was not it. It was not it. I hated it. And I was only 55 pages in. If I'm 55 pages in and I'm like already wanting to throw the book across the room, then like you'll see in my B-roll, it was not a good time. And my boyfriend's like, hey, Chella, you need to DNFing it is good for you, because he doesn't want to see me like that, you know. But yeah, so I did DNF Ruin and Rising. I'm not gonna ever pick it up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the books. I love the covers, like I love these covers, but I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna do Chi in its place. I haven't started anything different today. It's already like 3 p.m. We didn't get up until late, and then we ate breakfast, even though it was like late, and then we went to the grocery store, and then here we are. We'll figure out what I'm gonna read later and maybe update and stuff. Reading just hasn't been on my mind. Like, it's been hard trying to get myself to read. I think it's just because I'm sad, you know, sad girl hours. But I will be fine. I will be fine. So that's what happened, and hopefully the next read will be better. So I will update you when I have something new to say, or something's going on, want to update you, but I will talk to you then. Oh yeah, I remember, as I'm watching over a clip that I made on Sunday about AOT being the last episode. So actually what happened was that, so my boyfriend wanted me to watch it with him since it would be the last episode. He was under the impression it was the last episode of the final season, so he wanted me to watch it with him. He knows I don't like the show, but you know, ha 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 ha, he wanted me to watch it. So we watch it, and guess what? It wasn't the fucking last episode of the show. It was the last episode of part 2, and there's gonna be part 3 in 2023. You can imagine how pissed off I was when that happened. They literally don't need a part 3. I'm sorry if you like Attack on Titan. I honestly, good for you. My boyfriend likes it. Good on you. But it doesn't need a part 3. They literally could have like maybe an hour-long episode or another episode in an hour-long finale and be done with the show. They don't need a whole new part. Like, it's so stupid. I was pissed off about that. I forgot to mention it in my last clip where I update. for today. It wasn't even the last episode of the actual final season. It was just a last episode of part 2. It was so stupid. It was like pretty much filler. It was so unnecessary. Stop trying to make Aaron out to be a redeemable character. He's not. Just leave it alone. That show really makes me angry. If you like it, again, good for you. You can like it. Me and my boyfriend still are happy together, and he likes AOT. I don't. We can coexist. It's not that big a deal, but I think it's stupid. He even agrees that it doesn't need a third part. Just finish it now. Like, it doesn't need it. So on top of that, trying to read Ruin and Rising, I was like, done. I was angry. I was angry. It just is dumb to do that. Like, they make it sound like it's the last the final episode of everything. And no, it's not. It's pretty much partly filler and then a little action at the end. That's it. Like, no spoilers on what happens, but it pretty much was a filler episode. And it's like, you could easily just end it. I've already read what happens at the end of the manga, which I assume is what's going to happen at the end of the anime. So I already know what's going to happen, and I really think that they set it all up for just like maybe one more episode. You don't need another whole third part with numerous episodes. You don't. Unless it just seems like they're trying to backtrack on making Aaron this antagonist in the show. If you enjoy it, that's fine. And if you think that third part is great, then that's good on you. You can be like Jess says, loud and wrong. Try to like put in this narrative that he has good intentions and he's actually kind of a good guy, but also he is not a good guy. And it's like, stop trying to backtrack a bit on like him being a bad person, because like, yeah, there's morally gray and blah blah blah, but things that he has done, it's not redeemable. The things that he has put into place, the things that he has done, has now made it that no matter what you try to do, you can't get me to sympathize with him. He has made choices. I don't know. But yeah, I was pissed off because we were both like, because in the beginning of the episode, I'm like, well, as we were getting farther into the episode, I'm like, this doesn't make sense for it to be a final episode. It feels like, how are they gonna fill, because it's only 22 minutes. Like, how are you going to fit a full last final episode into this when the beginning part is pretty much kind of like a filler? And I'm like, how are they gonna fit just a little bit of the, like, what? And then come to the end and it says to be continued, and then he looks it up and it says they announced after the premiere that there's going to be a part 3 in 2023, and I was like, okay, this is stupid. This is dumb. But yeah, so I forgot to update that in the initial clip, so I wanted to just pop in after seeing myself talk about it being the final episode AOT day, and technically it wasn't. I mean, it was the final episode of that part, but it just should have been the final episode. Make it an hour or two long. Final episode. Done. It's all you need. There's not much more. Again, if you disagree, that's fine. And if you like AOT, that's fine. These are my opinions, and you can have yours, whatever. But it was stupid. I was angry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to come back in here and correct myself so that I don't look that stupid. Even though I do look stupid half the time. But I did want to just clarify that. No, I do know it was not the final episode of the whole show. That's pretty much it. I will update you if something else pops into my head or something else happens. But yep, that's pretty much it. I do not like AOT. That is the moral of this whole update. Hello, today is Tuesday, April 5th, and I didn't really update more yesterday. My boyfriend had gotten me the plush from the Disney store of May in her red panda form from Turning Red. I love that movie. I've watched it like 5 times. I watched it last night, like you have seen. That was like my 5th time watching it. I love that movie. I love red pandas in general, but it's such a funny, cute movie. But he got that for me, which was sweet. So that's great. It's very floofy, very soft. I am someone who really likes stuffed animals, so don't judge me. Like, we all have our own things that we're into, and that is one of mine. But anywho, so I sectioned off my books because since I'm reading more manga than like normal books, like normal novels, I decided to section them off so that I don't finish them too quick, because I have a whole month to read them. So I'm not going to do them in the order that I initially was going to do. And since I'm reading part 2 for Shapeshifting of the Complete Chi Sweet Home collection, the prompt that I had 2 options for, Incendiary, which is my fairy loot book, or Chi Part 1. I have to read Chi Part 1 then. I mean, I have read it before, but it's been a while, and I want to reread it. I don't remember the subject, but I remember the prompt is top of my to be read list, so Chi Part 1 is going to be that. And again, I know I've already said this in one of the other clips, that I could switch out Shapeshifting to be Part 1, and then that top of my to be read one to be Part 2. I like to make things more difficult for myself, and I don't really feel like switching it. So I'm going to definitely be reading that. So Incendiary is probably just going to be like a book I read outside. Like, since I've sectioned them out, in order for the books to last me longer, it's like a good thing for me to have that to read on the side whenever I finish my allotted pages for the day, so that I still get the fairy loot book in the month done this month. I did not start it last night, though. I was watching Turning Red and then the Lizzie McGuire movie. I've been like just watching the same thing recently. It's a comfort thing, I guess you could call it. I've been watching the show Lizzie McGuire, and then also the Lizzie McGuire movie, and also Turning Red. But I did read my allotted pages of An Enchantment of Ravens, because that's the first one that I want to finish. I've only had like chapter 3 or something. And I know a lot of people either like it or don't like it. I'm lukewarm at this point. I just started it. I'm not minding it as of right now. As we learned from Wicked Fox, I might enjoy something in the beginning and then it'll go downhill, which is very possible, because I know I've heard that it's like insta-love and stuff, and I can kind of see that, but I'm excited to see what happens, because I'm enjoying it. I think since I have such low expectations, hopefully that'll help me enjoy it more than if I was still having like it hyped up or something. But I did read that. It's very interesting so far. Not much I can say because I'm not that far into it. I need to start. I don't need to, because it's not really that much of a priority at this point, Incendiary, but I do want to get it done so I'm not behind a month on backlist fairy loots, because I only have some of them here with me, but I have the rest of them at home. That's where my fairy loots, like back at my permanent address, that's where my fairy loots get sent, and my bookshelves are there. I want to get that started today. I also need to read the pages for An Enchantment of Ravens as well. And first and foremost need to finish up. I need to edit this video that needs to go up tomorrow, Wednesday. It's my March wrap-up. I don't know if I've been saying April wrap-up. For some reason, that's what I've been saying, even though it was March wrap-up. I need to get it done today. I have to. And then I still haven't gotten very far in editing the clips of this vlog so far. So I need to do that, but that might have to wait until like tomorrow. I need to get it done by Friday for this vlog, because it goes up Saturday. Editing just was faster, you know. I don't think I'm gonna get any studying in. I just need to get this video done. I just need to get it done. But other than that, that is pretty much all that's happened, all that's going on. And I will maybe update you later. Since my boyfriend's not in the apartment right now, I have more chances to update because it's not as awkward. But I might update you later, or something, who knows. I have everything set out for what I want to read which week, the rest of the month. Took me a long time, a lot of tabs in the books, but we got there in the end. Yeah, that is it for me right now. We'll talk to you in the next clip.
Afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark?
Stir the board.
Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Wanting something good to come, waiting for things to run away from. Are you just hiding? Yeah, walking into the fire, talking like you never die, like you're immortal. You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Here's one for the lonely hearts.
Hello. I know that most of my clips, if not all, have been at this laptop, but I've pretty much been at this laptop most days, so it's just easier to update here. But I did not update yesterday, Wednesday the 6th. Today is Thursday, April 7th, and it is 12:30. What happened was yesterday I spent pretty much all day just trying to get all of the clips for this vlog that I had already downloaded to the editing software done, and it took me a long time. So that's pretty much what I spent most of my day doing. So there was not much to update, and then I was just real sad. So it just wasn't gonna happen yesterday. So it just wasn't. It was a bad day. Today is actually the last day for this week's vlog. So this won't include Friday. So this is only from last Friday to today, Thursday. And then the next week will be from tomorrow to the end of Thursday after. So today is gonna be the final update for this week's vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna have more after this to say, but I'm gonna see. And if not, I'll just wrap it up later if nothing else happens and I have nothing to update. But right now, I plan on getting the clips that I still have left from like Tuesday. I have like some B-roll and stuff clips to edit, so hopefully it doesn't take too long, and then maybe I can study, maybe I can do some other stuff, but I have been reading an Enchantment of Ravens. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like, obviously it's like really short and a standalone, but like obviously it's like insta-lovey. It's very like, things are happening really, really quick without really any explanation or rhyme or reason. I'm enjoying my time with it. I don't hate it. It is what I thought it was. I had pretty low expectations going in, so it's nothing groundbreaking. It just is. I'm not hating it, which is good. I'm not like dreading my time like Ruin and Rising, so that's good. But other than that, I mean, I'm having a good time. The characters are fine. I mean, it's just very quick YA. I mean, I'm only reading a certain amount of pages each day, so I'm not very far because I don't want to finish all of my books too quick. I am reading that. I did start the other night, Incendiary. Only read one section that had like, I'm only reading like 16 or 17 pages of that a day. But of course I stop at that, like at a chapter, so it's either more or less than 16 or 17 pages. But I mean, I'm a little confused so far. I mean, I only like read 1 or 2 chapters, so that's to be expected. But I am interested in seeing like what happens. I don't really know exactly what it's necessarily about. This group of like rebels trying to do something. I have no idea. It's kind of confusing to me right now. I'm not hating it yet. Again, I'm too far in the beginning to really have much of an opinion, and I did not read it last night. The only thing I read was an Enchantment of Ravens. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to update. I just want to get this vlog edited so that I don't have to like quickly do it all tomorrow, because it's such a hassle. Trying to edit in just one day is a lot. Hopefully it won't take me too long now that I'm looking at all the clips. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't take me too long. But I mean, I still have tomorrow to do it, but I have to finish it and I have to do the thumbnail, and I haven't figured that out. What I'm gonna do with that. Do the thumbnail, rewatch it, and then export it, and then check it one more time once it's done exporting, and then do the description, schedule it. And I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do for Wednesday's video, because I have no idea right now. My brain is not very creative right now. It's just very off time. But other than that, nothing much is going on. But my boyfriend is just making breakfast right now, even though I know it's to lunchtime, but it is what it is. That's pretty much it. I will update if there's anything happening. If not, I'll come back in for a wrap-up of the week, and then I will start the next vlog tomorrow. Hopefully this doesn't end up being terrible, but I will see you in my next clip or wrap-up of the week.
All that's said is done. All that's done, gone under.
Hello. It is now 7:25 on Thursday, the last day for this week vlog, this week 1 vlog. So I figured I would just wrap it up here. I don't really have much going on. I figured might as well just cut it here because I want to get it wrapped up, so then all I have to do is edit the last 2 clips. I'm gonna wrap up the week. So I finished The Little Prince and started a bit of Ruin and Rising, and then ended up DNFing Ruin and Rising. It's a big heck no from me. Ruin and Rising, it didn't work out between the 2 of us. We have now parted ways, and so Ruin and Rising is no longer part of the readathon for me. I substituted in the Complete Cheese Sweet Home Collection Part 2 because I have Part 1 as a different prompt, the prompt of top of my to-be-read list. So I'm gonna read Part 2 for Shapeshifting, Formation Claws. The prompt is read a book with a creature with claws on the cover. She is a cat and so has claws. So I substituted Ruin and Rising for that. And and I've currently been reading An Enchantment of Ravens. I don't have the dust jacket on it. I did read my allotted pages for today, so I'm now on page 156. So I'm over halfway done. I'm enjoying it. Obviously there's problems and there's like a lot of insta love and stuff, but it is a standalone, very short. So it's to be expected. I am enjoying it. I do roll my eyes sometimes, but I think the writing is, for me, really good. I enjoy reading it. I'm not hating it. I think that there's like predictable things and like certain things that are probably not the best, but for what it is, I'm enjoying my time. So I get why people don't like it, and everything. So I get the back and forth, but I'm enjoying it. And then I also have started, and it's not part of my TBR for the Magical Readathon anymore. It's just something I'm reading on the side. Incendiary by Zoraida Cordova. I'm only like 22 pages in. I am confused right now because it is just, I'm at chapter 2 right now, so I really don't know anything. Very confused, but not hating it. I haven't picked it up since like a few days ago, so hopefully I pick it up here soon, but it's not really top of my priority list, even though it technically is the fairy loot that I want to read within this month. But if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I'm not gonna be hard on myself because of everything going on, everything that's happening at the end of this month and start of next month, and how I'm gonna be feeling from then on. So I'm gonna be easy on myself. So if it gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, I could just move it into next month and just push everything back a bit. But those are what I've started so far. I'm glad to have Ruin Rising off of my TBR. I'm glad to like not be done and like not have to worry about it. It's just a pure DNF. I'm not ever gonna touch it. I've spoiled myself. So I mean, that's pretty much all I've done this week, other than like watch some movies, and we made pizza on Tuesday night. So I mean, I have B-roll and stuff of that. So it's been a decent week. I didn't update yesterday, Wednesday, but it wasn't really much to talk about. I was literally just editing and being a sad person, you know. But other than that, that is pretty much the wrap-up of the week. This is my wrap-up of week 1. It's been pretty good. I've only finished one book, and that was under 100 pages. So hopefully, I think I completed Elemental Studies. That's the only one I've completed thus far. So hopefully next week I can finish. Well, I mean, I've set it out so I only finish, because I have mostly manga on my TBR. So, and just like maybe one other full novel. So, I mean, probably won't finish that many in a vlog, but I'll be reading certain books within the vlog. But tomorrow I'm going to start week 2. So I mean, week 1 has been pretty decent so far. I hope everyone else's first week of the readathon is going well, and I hope you're getting all the books read, all the subjects completed. That's pretty much it for this week's vlog. So that's pretty much it. If you do enjoy these videos, please feel free to give a like and subscribe. If you enjoy, I would love to have you here. That's pretty much it for week 1. I'll see you in the week 2 vlog. Bye.